Hello, world, and hello, Sweden. Anders, good to see you.
Hello, Ron. Hello, Ron in Mexico. Good to see you too.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Well, I'm Anders Karrstedt from Nutisamisita from Swedish Lapland.
Excellent. We've been cooking up an idea for the second week of August, August 8th to the 12th. And it even has its own hashtag, hashtag IPW. Anders, can you tell the world what we're doing?
Well, it started with that it's actually Indigenous Peoples Day, the 9th of August. And I've noticed that there are, in many countries, they have like Indigenous Peoples Days or Indigenous Peoples Week and so on. And I've thought about, why don't we make it global? I was in contact with you, and
I remember that tweet.
You agreed that this is a good idea. So there we are, starting off with Indigenous Peoples Week, just to make Indigenous people proud of who they are, and to make people that are not Indigenous more aware of that there are actually Indigenous peoples in the world.
Indeed. You know, when I was in South Africa back in May and talking to one of the indigenous guides at Coffee Bean Roots, he was talking about what an inspiration the Sami are in terms of using current technology.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not general, but there are a few that are literate in the digital equipment.
Well, in the past 2 years that we've been in contact, I think we've been inspired by a number of our friends who work in indigenous tourism. For example, what's one of your favorite blogs?
Willie Gordon.
And why?
Because he has a very nice way to share his indigenous knowledge in a blog form. I mean, talking about the medicine plant, about bush food, about his backyard, and telling the world that we used to do this, and we have these stories, and this is the way we live.
No, and it's wonderful to see this combining of culture from long ago past to today's technology and tomorrow. I mean, there's such a focus on the kids and the future. So
it's amazing. I mean, the thing he does actually in Cooktown, of course, he's an excellent guide and probably a very nice person. But I mean, still again, the customers he gets there to show himself as an excellent guide is just a few. I mean, out of the number of people in the world. So this is a way to, of course, it's marketing. I mean, he tells a lot of people, I'm a good guy, come and see me, and I will show you more. But still again, it's a nice way to present an indigenous culture to the world.
I'm a #1 fan. Well, August 8th to the 12th are the dates for Indigenous Peoples Week. Anders and I are looking forward to seeing whatever you can share about indigenous tourism in your neck of the woods, indigenous culture, indigenous crafts.
Yep.
We look forward to this conversation continuing.
We have a few themes to work through, so it will be a nice week. And for me, and hopefully for those that participate, that they learn new things. And I'm curious to learn new things about other indigenous people.
Thank you, Anders. We'll chat more.
Thank you, and bye, Ron.